Like, the men are shit. Like, I'm sorry, the men are fucking shit. You be that influence and be like, you have to do this winter arc. Like, they basically just expect you to be the man and then complain that you're not feminine enough. And like, things don't work out. And like, I feel like so many people move to a different country and then if they don't like it, they just move back and then they start again.
Da 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 da, making our Christmas memories.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another Vlogmas video. We are going to be doing this makeup today. And I feel like the thumbnail is kind of like a bit misleading because I did film this and then there was no audio. I'm very sorry. So, I mean, I've got all my natural hair now and I'm going to do a whole hair care routine, skincare routine, all of the above, right? So that is coming from Vlogmas. I will be doing some Christmassy bit, but I'm working so freaking much, so it's about being able to just go and do things. I'm hoping next week I'll be able to go down and do 2 Christmas markets and then hopefully one of the days do Winter Wonderland. But I am currently sick, so going outside is only if I need to, and I will be driving everywhere because public transport, no. Anyways, let's just get into makeup. Let's go. Okay, so we're just gonna get straight into it. So obviously I'm going to go with my LMS Superfood primer. I'm really just trying to use this up. It's really glowy. I feel like if you have really dry skin, it'll be super good for you. Anyway, I want you to get into this whole idea of winter arc, right? I want to go through a lot of things with you guys because I feel like social media makes you feel like you are behind in life. You're behind and nothing you do is ever gonna make up for it basically. Oh, you want to go into the new year already prepped and X, Y and Z. I'm going with my Lancome foundation, and there's one thing I want to tell you guys is that you're not behind. Like, there is no race in this life. Who are you fighting? Who are you behind with? Like, it just doesn't make any sense, right? To be behind in whatever. Like, oh, if you start in winter then you'll be all ready for the new year. Like, I don't start my New Year's resolution till like February. Like, we are creatures who are supposed to hibernate during the colder weather. Obviously it's a bit different depending on where you live, but this time of year you are supposed to hibernate a bit more. It's pretty much a given. Like, this time of year you're supposed to like slow down, eat more stew, go out, you're going outside less. Like, you're really, and think about it, like bears do it, like we all, like all mammals do it. So why is it that we feel like we need to just kickstart and just go into feeling like, oh, I've got to get everything done? Like, I don't. You don't have to do it, and I've talked about it on my TikTok and I've talked about it on here. Please, for the love of God, don't feel like you're behind just because you're not fulfilling a winter arc. Like, don't get me wrong, there's things I wish I could have done this year, but then I have to like take a second and reflect back. Like, actually this year I've accomplished so much. Like, I've gone to 8 new countries, no, well, 6 new countries, 8 destinations. So am I really behind in life? Like, am I really that far behind? Like, no. Is working during winter gonna put me ahead of what? Of who? Like, this is my life. Like, I'm really getting into this season of trying to slow down. Like, I really want to slow down. I don't want to be rushing life. I'm 26, I'm about to be 27. What am I rushing for? Like, can someone, what am I rushing for? Like, it just doesn't make any type of sense. Like, even if you get to 40, what are you rushing? What, like, where are you going? This is life. Like, we don't have to have the most money to be fulfilled and be happy. And if that is the case, if that's what you think, you really need to sit down and reevaluate your life. Because me having more money, yes, has given me flexibility, but this past year I've been the most lonely, and I'd much rather have less money but have people around me. Like, that's just the way I see it and the way I feel about things. Of course everyone's different, but I also feel like social media puts this extra layer of pressure. Like, why are we pressuring ourselves? We are just humans. everyone like, got to break generational curse. Like, you are breaking the generational curse by just acknowledging it. There is no like if, and, or buts about it, you know. Just got it with my e.l.f. concealer. I absolutely love it, and I am running low, but I'm not buying a new concealer until I've run out. I can't justify it. And I want to try something new. I really want the Hourglass one, but I'm really in my era of like not over expenses. I'm tired. Like, even if Black Friday, I had things in baskets, I'm like, I don't need it. Like, I don't want to clutter up my space any more than I have. So this winter I'm really focusing on being as present as I can be, which is one of the reasons why I'm filming Vlogmas as early as I am. And even though, well, I say as early as I am, as early as I can, because really and truly, like, I want, like, the last 2 weeks of this, no, the last 2 weeks before Christmas, even though I'm going to be working, I want to be able to, like, kind of just be in my little element and, like, I don't know, be happy. Watch my Christmas movies, mind my business, drink my tea, and just live my best life. Why am I stressing about goals I have? Like, if I haven't achieved the goals this year, there's next year, there's the year after. And I think I made a video about this last year as well. Like, us rushing life isn't gonna get us to our goal any faster, and doesn't mean we're gonna be that happy. Like, it will happen in due time. Obviously, put the work in, 110% put the work in. So I'm using that mirror to also look at things, but things aren't just gonna go just because we take winter to just chill the fuck out. Like, people fall off their fitness goals because it happens, and yes, there's dedication and all of the above, but we fall off, we get back on, we fall off, we get back on. There is no right or wrong in life to, like, achieve greatness. And I say this with all due respect for people who want to. Like, if you feel that that's what's going to work for you and what makes you happy, then by all means go for it. Like, do it. Like, do the thing that makes you happy. I 110% believe in making yourself happy and, you know, doing whatever it is that you think works for you, but don't make social media be that influence and be like, you have to do this winter arc. Like, I felt so pressured into it, and then I felt so guilty because I physically cannot bring myself to do it. And some people will call it lazy, and some people, whatever, you can call it whatever you want, but I am so heavy on prioritizing my happiness that everything else just doesn't matter. I'm going in with this like little blush thing that I got in a goodie bag, I believe. Is it a goodie bag? I don't really remember where I got it from, but it's the only liquid blush that I own now. I love the whole like cold girl makeup. Like, I think it's so cute. I love it for this time of year as well. It just, I don't know. And like, talking about like getting ahead of goals and stuff, like, I'm 26, my birthday is on 31st of December, and I still feel so far behind in life because I'm single, I have no children, I don't have the biggest friendship group, and the friendship group isn't like what you see on social media. Like, one of my best friends, she is like, we are the exact same but the complete opposite at the same time, and we send each other memes every day, but we don't speak every day, if that makes sense. I don't see her, I sometimes see her once or twice a year, and I make the effort for her birthday, try to make it for her little one's birthday, and, you know, we try and do Christmas and stuff, but we, you know, we don't see each other too often, which is fine. Like, the love's still there, but, and then my other friends are like work colleagues, and that is literally it. Like, that is it. You know, I have my social media friends as well, and like, each friendship is very, like, a very different dynamic. So I don't have that friendship where you see all the girls hanging out and they're doing all of these things. Like, I just don't have that. And between that, having no kids, having no relationship, it's very difficult. And then obviously I don't want to live in the UK. Like, I'm so unhappy living here. like so unhappy. And then obviously I want to be monetized, right? I've worked so hard on all my social media platforms and I'm still not monetized. Yes, I've made money through TikTok shop, but my TikTok shop has like plummeted. Like I've not made a single sale in like 2 months. And it's, I mean, I don't post every day because I don't want to like overwhelm my followers, if that makes sense. Like I don't want them to feel like all I'm doing is sell. Like I'm trying to be like, okay, we're gonna get regular content and we're gonna get other content, if that makes sense. But I don't want it to be like this overwhelming thing, right? So I'm going to go through a fire, what is this even called? Brow sculpt. The wrong right side I wanted. But either way, like I'm not unhappy with my life. Like I'm unhappy at my job, and it's not even the job itself. Like I feel like everyone does hate the job itself. Like don't get me wrong, it's super fucking stressful, especially when people don't listen. And I get it, like whatever, they're in a crisis, whatever. I get it, whatever. I don't understand why people like to just swear. Like why are you swearing at me? Swearing at me is not going to help your situation. Like it's just not. And it's not even like the, oh, I'm stressed so I'm cursing because I'm stressed. It's the fuck you, you're a bitch kind of things that I'm sick and tired of. I definitely need a mirror to do my eyebrows. We're not doing this without a mirror. Who thought I was there? But this makeup slaps differently. So I'm like so unhappy with work, and I feel like that does come across like quite often, like that I'm so unhappy in my job. And the thing is like if I was making, even if I was making like what I make, if I made £2 a month online, I'd leave. Like I'd live in Jamaica, I'd leave, like I'd go. No questions asked, because I don't need it. Like I went through £1,000 in Jamaica in 3 weeks. I was booking excursions, eating, like I spent money. I didn't think about it. I spent money. I bought groceries, I bought everything. Like, I bought everything like that I wanted, and I didn't go over £1,000, which if I earned 2k a month I could save a lot. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to do makeup as well, but I'm acting like I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Oh, so I know that I could definitely live out there, and then obviously, and I keep saying this and I keep saying like I need to get myself a Jamaican husband, and like everyone's like, oh, he's got to make more money and he's got to do this and he's got to do that. Why does he have to, like, why is money a factor? Like I really want a simple life, and as long as a man knows that he wants to be a provider, or like is the provider, like the amount that he makes is irrelevant. Because there are men out here, right, in the UK especially, there are men and they're like, they make 100k plus a year, and a girl's on what, 20-30k, and they're like 50-50. Sorry, 50-50 fucking where? Are you dumb? And there are people out there and like, oh, but he makes so much money and he takes care. Okay, great, but if I'm like, okay, my mate's less than me, or like not even less than me, but not as much, but he still, no, I'm paying the rent, I'm paying the bills, like maybe we can go halves on groceries. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit of a snob when it comes to food, but like everything, I got you, babe. Like I'm taking care of you. Who do you think you are walking on that side of the road? I'm driving you here, I'm taking you there, I'm taking care of you. Like, so why does money then have to be a problem? Like, make it make sense. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Natasha Denona Mini Star palette. I absolutely love this. I only actually have like, I have one big Natasha Denona and then 2 smaller ones, and I do want another small one. Like big palettes are so, I don't know, they're just so like gone out of fashion, I guess. You know when your hair is growing in and you just think, the fuck. It's such a beautiful day. Like the sky and like the way the sun's hitting the back of the houses hits differently. It's like completely blue sky. It's fucking cold outside. It's literally like 1 degree outside. So like I just don't see why money has to be a problem. Like I just don't understand. I'm going with the Bobbi Brown long wear cream shadow stick. I feel like these used to be so freaking viral. But yeah, so yeah, that's just the way I see things, and I'm just like, am I wrong for feeling that way? And then it's like the whole idea of, oh, if things don't work out, and you're living in a different country and like things don't work out, and like I feel like so many people move to a different country and then if they don't like it they just move back and then they start again. Like the whole yes, I have a very safe job. I do. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. And it's probably one of the only jobs when you have like job security. I don't even think nurses have job security like the way I do. I put a brush down and I can't find it. What do I do with it? Oh, yeah, I don't even think nurses have the level of job security that I do. And I say this because nurses and doctors, you have to basically prove that another nurse or doctor wouldn't have done the level of practice that you have. Whereas my thing is like, okay, as long as I followed the protocols and all of the policies down to a T, or if things had to be, adjustments had to be made, then I'm basically safe. Like it's not down to me to make any medical decisions. It's not down to me to make any type of decisions like that. So I don't know, it just means that unless I purposefully go out of my way to harm, like I'm pretty good, you know? And like there's no reason why I wouldn't, like, you know. And it's one of the reasons I turned down the promotion, just because it gives me a bit more responsibility, and you know, sometimes you can make the wrong decision and then you're done for like negligence, and I just don't have the capacity to kind of go through any of that. I'm not here for it. It's not for me, you know. It's not. Good lord. So really and truly, like, I'm in a position in my life that I can get up, I can leave, I can move, and if all else fails, I can come back. I can take a sabbatical for my job and then come back. Okay. Also going with this Jaclyn Hill highlighter. They don't sell it anymore, but it's a great highlight. It's a great colour. I imagine I was going to throw it away as well. Let's not do that. And like, who said that your life is supposed to stay in one place, or like you're supposed to have a home base that is where you grew up? Because like, I grew up in London and like, I cannot afford to live on my own, live a good life by myself in London. But I'm like, the men are shit. Like, I'm sorry, the men are fucking shit. They have no boundary, they have no respect for women. They literally just, they basically just expect you to be the man and then complain that you're not feminine enough. Make it make sense. Like, they're just like, the guy I was dating before recently, he was like, oh, I want a feminine woman, but do you know how hard it is to be a man because you have to take care of her? I'm like, shut up, what do you want? Because a masculine man is not going to complain about being a masculine man. Like, they're just not. They're gonna do their job of being a man, look after their woman. To be fair, I don't think the guy really likes me, to be fair. Like, I was not his cup of tea for sure. He definitely prefer like, oh, like, not be stereotypical, but like a white woman, a bit more petite, a bit more like blonde, like kind of that kind of style. Little Barbie doll basically is what he wanted. To talk about like looks wise, he definitely wanted a Barbie doll, and I'm more like Harley Quinn. A bit more rough around the edges, a bit more sassy, a bit more, you know, there's nothing feel innocent about me, I tell you that for sure. So I was just like, you know what, screw you. Like, see, being in Jamaica like gave me so much confidence. I don't know if you can tell, it's like getting darker and darker. I'm just going with a MAC lip liner, it needs sharpening. Apparently I've done on my lips before, so it's not really paying off. It's Well by MAC. And then Fenty Gloss Bomb. What is this one? So other than my rant about how I like how I basically feel like my life is a fucking shambles. So that is the makeup, and I've been loving that whole cold, I love it, like the icy cold makeup. I'm in love. I hope you guys like it too. Obviously I feel like I do it heavier for camera. I would not go out like this heavy. I'd go out totally, but it doesn't pick up on camera otherwise, so heavy it shall be. I'd probably go with lashes, but I don't know where any of my lashes are, and if I need to buy some, I can't be asked. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below something you're excited about for next year. Tell me if you're going to relax this winter season. Please, for the love of God, don't feel like you need to do anything. Just take it down, relax, chill the fuck out. You don't need to. You do not need to. Please and thanks. Anyways, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.
Making our Christmas memories.